What's up, everybody? Tendo here, and today's gonna start a little bit different than most days do. I'm gonna do some dumpster diving. All right, well, I'm not gonna actually do any real dumpster diving. I do commend you guys to do some GameStop dumpster diving and come home with like gaming kiosks and stuff. That's really cool. Not really something I've gotten into as of yet, but there is some really good usable wood in this trash can right outside my apartment complex. And I need it. I really need it. So I'm gonna pull it out of here. There's some screws in it, but the screws have really weird heads on them. Ew, this trash can is gross. Is that a bag of sand? There's bags of sand in here. Here's a piece. See, this is so good. That is, yeah, isn't that nice? It's like a really nice piece of MDF. And these screw heads aren't normal. So this isn't gonna work. That's weird. What screw head? I need a hammer. They're square bits. Check this out. Hey, those are really nice. 2 3x4s too. Gosh, I hate to throw that away. That's some good wood. Which she said. All right, help me pick up all this trash. I'll be making some shelves or something out of this. Now we're gonna leave this area better than we found it. People just leave their trash on the ground. Look, a shower curtain. Now I'm gonna go take a bath because that was gross. You may not think it was worth it, but this is some really heavy, thick, expensive MDF. And since I got it out of here before it rains, and it does look like it's about to rain, it'll be good. It'll work. It's very heavy though. These are like 50 pounds a piece. It's so dense. All right, I'll put them in the back of the van. I'll get the screws out later, and then I'll put them in my scrap pile in the storage unit. All right, so here's what the plan is today. Ooh, get you some of that. Here's what the plan is for today. We're going to take care of one of our toy booths a little bit more. We did a little work in it a couple days ago on the channel, and it wasn't enough, and it's just kind of a stressful thing because it's our least best performing toy booth out of the 3 of them that we have, and it makes us really just kind of not want to mess with it so much. It just doesn't seem worth it, but it very likely isn't performing as well as the others because we've yet to really take care of it. And so, being as we know better, we're gonna really try today to overhaul it even more and make it look really good. So we're gonna get a lot of work done for that. And since that particular toy booth is way out on the east end, by the time we actually get out there and get to doing the work, it should be later in the day, about restocking time for Goodwills. So we'll hit a couple Goodwills out there on that side of town we haven't been to in a while, and that should be good for the day. So let's get the day started. We got to pick up some supplies, and we've got to actually get some stuff ready for the toy booth. Sound good?
Let's do it.
We are at our storage unit now, and we got to get some stuff out of the van, get some stuff reorganized that's in there, and then pack up a bunch of stuff that's in there that needs to go to our toy booth. I've been trying to buy up all the shelving I can from the Goodwill bins, and I've basically been taking the good shelving home, the pretty stuff, and the cheap, crappy stuff like this metal shelf I've been bringing to my storage unit. Because what I really ultimately want to do is get rid of all the junk and then eventually be able to walk in here and see all these Nerf guns laid out on a shelf so that I can very easily parse through them. It's kind of going to be difficult, but I'm going to try to actually haul a little bit more of this off to the Goodwill and donate it today and make some space. And we got to get that bad boy listed and sold. Still haven't done that yet. And then one of these days, real soon, about a month from now, this screen printing machine for making t-shirts, etc., will be in the workshop at our apartment. Can't wait for that, but we got to make some room first. But let's get to moving this stuff around. What do you say? I'm gonna start with getting this shelf out. Probably not gonna be easy. Okay, it's pretty easy. All right, let's get some Nerf guns on there. I don't know if we have any small crates in here, but I need some crates just to put clips and accessories in. This is a very curious Nerf gun because it's the only Nerf gun I've ever seen that's not battery powered, but doesn't have to be primed. There is a mechanism in the trigger that reloads the spring. It's genius. It's genius. I've never fired a dart from it though, so I don't know if it lacks power, but impressive. Nerf has gotten impressive. All right, so there's a bit of a rhyme or reason how I'm organizing these. Thinking about it a bit hard though. That's a Nerf gun right there. Spring mechanism, that needs a bit of an adjustment. This needs to go to the toy booth today. Let's set that aside. Ba-boom! All right, I feel pretty good about it. Here's another bunch of nonsense. Gonna get donated, made plenty of space. Got the Nerf guns organized. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look better than you've ever seen my Nerf guns look? Eventually, and by eventually, I mean in the next month or so, I hope to have this whole entire storage unit circled, lined with these metal shelves. These metal shelves are terribly cheap and not really worth what they cost, but it gets to be about 100 something degrees in there in the summertime. So it's very nice that they're metal. They won't melt. So once we get our life in order, what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to do a day of thrifting and come home, and before we go home, immediately organize what we've bought into the storage unit, at least the stuff that is going to go to our toy booths. We'll still take the eBay stuff home and organize it on shelves there, but this is going to be kind of a wrangling area for stuff that goes to our toy booths. We'll come here once a week, price stuff, take it to the toy booths, and it won't be such a mess. It'll be useful. I can't wait for that day. But it's kind of funny because, you know, I've been talking about getting this stuff straightened out for quite some time, and we haven't been able to do it, but things are changing up in the next month or so to where we have way more room. And of course, we're only like 2 months in now to Hannah not working a full-time job and us both being full-time resellers. So it's time to get all this in order. And I hope you'll be able to see that. I hope you'll be able to see here in a couple months how we will have completely turned everything around and turned our life into a well-oiled machine.
We could do it.
I want you to listen to this rain. It's so loud. We didn't make it home quite in time. It literally, as we were getting out of the van and getting all our stuff out of the van, it started coming down. But you can see the clouds earlier today. We knew it was coming. You're getting rained on, Pat! Did you get wet?
No.
No?
Rain so fast, dodging raindrops.
I'm soaked. I was out there for 2 seconds, got soaked. All right, so here's what we got to get done today. I've got to get these stickers that I'm going to print, that I'm going to cut, darts, clips, accessories for my Nerf cart. And then my basket, my cart full of nonsense is going to have Skylanders, trading cards, and Legos in it. So we got to get that done. And then I got to get the stickers put onto the front of the carts. That's not a ton of work, but it's got to get done. It's got to get done today. So I got to go through here and find, this is my white vinyl that I can't make vinyl to resell out of because the vinyl is white and the paper it's on is white. So when these hang up in a toy booth, you can't see what's actually on the vinyl. I have to wait for another roll of white vinyl on blue sticker paper to come in before I can make more vinyls for resale. But that's why I keep this roll for my stuff. When I need to put vinyl stickers on something, I use this roll right here. And let's load this up onto a cutting mat. Let's get this stuff cut out. Because of the restrictions around coronavirus and stuff, our toy booth flea markets hours are admitted, and they're pretty short, to be honest. They closed today at 4, and it's about 2 o'clock, a little before 2 o'clock now. So we're gonna go ahead and go grab the supplies that we need from Home Depot and rush over there, and hopefully get all this stuff installed before they close. Shouldn't be too much of a problem because we've done most of the grunt work, getting things priced, and et cetera, et cetera. But I think this looks pretty good. Lego, trading cards, Skylanders, very good. Now let's get across town. You know, Home Depot's like my favorite place. In all seriousness, that was like record time. I should have showed you the time on my phone before and after going in there. I knew exactly where this stuff was because I just picked it up yesterday or the day before. So pegboard hooks are cheapest at Harbor Freight. So I'm gonna run in there and get those, and then Hannah's gonna run into Goodwill and check it out. And then we're gonna get to the toy booth. But we gotta hurry because we're gonna run out of time if we're not careful. See you in a second. All right, hooks acquired. Now, let's hit the Goodwill real quick. It looks like they're slowly putting things back in the lockbox. Very nice. Is today the day I find some video games here? I don't have that, I think. So it is pretty clear from looking at these bag toys that they're restocking. It's good to see. It's good to know they're restocking, but I'm not seeing anything I gotta have. So I think I'm gonna buy that one video game and get out of here.
Wow, that's really pretty, but it's not $8.49 pretty.
Selfie stick at register 5. Selfie stick at register 5. Please. 25 cents.
Great. So I found a pair of vintage colored Wranglers here. They don't have a tag on them at all. So based on what the price of all these other ones are, I'm guessing it's probably not worth getting that tag and going through all of that rigmarole. So we're gonna skip those. What'd you find?
I'm gonna get 2 video games. I thought I was just gonna get the Wave Rally, but that looks pretty dope. All right, we're getting wrapped up here today. We're kind of just making baby steps. Today felt like more of a leap than a baby step because we got some stickers up, some decals up, and better displayed some stuff we already had here. But obviously, there's a lot of white space. We need a lot more to go on here. And we're not going to be able to get that done today because we're almost out of time. But this is probably my favorite addition. Darts, clips, accessories. Got a couple more guns put in. Lego, trading cards, Skylanders. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Here is the final view of the stickers for the day. We kind of rushed to get them evenly spaced in a way that made it look like this whiteboard wasn't completely empty. I'm happy with it. Now, let's get out of here. Hannah's actually still in the van on the phone talking to her mother because it's Mother's Day. And we are at a Goodwill. Can't see it probably because it's behind the trees, but this will be the first time we get to go back to this Goodwill since it opened up from being closed down because of the coronavirus. So it'll be good. This is a good Goodwill. If you recall, there was an episode probably a month before everything shut down where we bought like 100 Star Wars books, and it was here. So it's a good stop. It's a good spot. All right, there are some games, but it's a mess. That's cool. Don't have that. Will buy for $2. I've got that. I'd say Hannah would like this, but we have this exact same copy. Balloon pop. Bummer. It looks awesome. I should probably check these GameCube games, make sure I don't have them.
My mug obsession continues to pay off. If you don't remember yesterday, I found a mug that was surprisingly worth more than I thought it was. And I did it again today. This is a really beautiful like sun and moon mug. It's actually by Libby and it's vintage. Some of the decal is wearing off, which is a bummer, but this thing goes for like $25 to $45. Not mad about it.
Right, there's a lot of toys to look at here. That's awesome. That's really dope. And then I think blue tag is the sticker color, so that's either $1 or half off. I don't remember which. And then, who's this guy? Who is he? Look at all these Wii boards. There's another one down. No, that's not a Wii board. Thought it was. Let's see which games I do and don't have. I always forget to type in NFL. It doesn't come up if you don't type in NFL. I've got Madden 2002. I've got Madden 2004, do not have Madden 2006, and I do have Madden 2005. All right, so that's hilarious. This 2005 has GameCube and PlayStation inside of it, even though it's the GameCube case. That's a first. So he's Walking Dead, and that's what I thought he was, but I never try to guess with Pops because I usually get it wrong, but he can be gotten for $10 in the box, so he's probably only worth 3 out, so I'm not going to pay that for him. But I got to look him up. Got to learn them pops, you know what I'm saying? Also, rock on.
They're actively restocking jeans right now. I'm very excited about it because they literally just put these out on the rack and they are a very decent price. Yes, go Goodwill.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. We got to get home and get dinner cooked. I'm starving. We had a busy day, a really busy day. We probably got a few more busy days coming up before we can really take some rest. But I just want to show you real quick before we get out of here. I picked up 4 games. Wave Rally, sweet. Mirror's Edge, sweet. And then Madden 06. I think I've just about completed my GameCube Madden set. And then World of Outlaws, Sprint Cars. Cool. And then, I don't know, maybe you want to count this as a pickup. I got some lemonade, and it's good. And then Hannah got, what are these?
Those are vintage chicks jeans.
Oh, yeah, nice. And then you also got this ridiculous looking cup. You said it's worth a bit?
It's worth a bit. It's by Libby, and it goes for about $25.
All right, well, that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We'll definitely post another video tomorrow because that's what we do here. We post daily videos. Also, before we get out of here, guys, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. We're like this far from 2,000 subs. You could hit the subscribe button right now and be our 2,000 sub. If not, you'll be really close. Also, before you go, guys, check out our Discord. It's a community forum where you can come hang out and chat with us and hang out with some of the other people that subscribe to this channel and show off some of your pictures of your thrift finds, etc., etc., etc. It's definitely a good time over there, so join. And the last thing before you go, check out our website, tindostrash.com. We just posted some new stuff over there, so go put your eyeballs on it. That's it, guys. I do appreciate you hanging out with us every day. You guys that are here every day, you're ride or die, and you're awesome. We appreciate you. So, until next time, peace out.